Are we live?
Yes, we is live. Oh shit, I forgot that I had some new sound bites added, but I didn't put them in voice mod yet. But I have 3 new sound bites. I told Aiden what they were already. I'll do that as we're playing. But hello, welcome back. If you're on the YouTube end of things, welcome to Novakast episode 328. If you're on Twitch, welcome to Study Buddies Not Numbered, Turnabout Big Top Dummy Edition. So, we got screwed over as far as the punishment is concerned. We got the FU Eliza quirk last night, which means that all 3 of us have to face punishment. So once the gameplay starts for 30 minutes, the 3 of us, when we're speaking outside of voicing our characters, we can only give 1-word responses. Yep. Or we can only speak at 1 word. So that's fun. Super cool. Love that for us. Anyway, you guys see the wheel?
Yes.
Okay. Hope everyone is doing well. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? Nice. Punish cannot make any anime or movie references, person specific. Thank you. Thank you. It definitely was the wheel that made that sound, not Aiden. I can't believe it took me a while to figure that out. Oh yeah, I put, or wait. No, I had the buttons, for the Discord soundboard put on my stream deck. Alright, so let's find out who has to face this. And while that is spinning, I'm gonna go ahead and post on X, if you will. There we go. Oh, that sucks for Rob. It's his least favorite punishment. Hopefully it goes his way. Alright. 1 done. 1 more to go.
My controller hurries up and charges so I can turn off my PS4, increase my bandwidth a little bit.
We would have been here earlier, but I was, since I got my new capture card, I really wanted to test out, like, the tone mapping feature, which allows me to, like, play games in 4K while capturing it in 1080. And I was testing it out with Horizon Forbidden West, and I'm still not far in the game at all, but I ended up, like, in a 20-minute long cutscene. And so I had no spot to save, or no place to save. But, alright, let's get into the game here, and we'll pause the music for now. I do have the music listed, or I will put the music listed in the description on the YouTube end after the stream is done. Like I did for last night's stream. Just in case anyone wants to listen to it. It's called Chill Vibes and Relaxing Gaming Music Mix 3 hours. Twitch stream safe background music by XModMatt. So, we're good to go. Game is up.
Okay. Set the timer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Forgot about that. Alrighty. You guys ready for this?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Siri? Set a 30-minute timer.
30 minutes, starting now.
Go.
Good morning, Max.
Max? Max? Max?
Milk.
What?
If I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage, I just can't function, sweetie.
Stage?
Yo.
Stage? Don't worry, there won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down.
I guess.
Nick. Max is really nervous.
That's understandable.
Hey, my sweeties.
What?
You don't think I should fly, do you?
Huh?
You know, you've got to make a good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little.
Cringe.
No. 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 Oh.
All I'm hearing is yes.
We can't be having you fly around the courtroom. It just wouldn't be right. Imagine if you hit someone.
Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay.
Oh, sweetie.
What?
What is it this time, Max?
Why don't you try flying into the courtroom?
Splat.
I can see it now. The dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. One glimpse of that and everyone in the room will be on your side.
Max, really, no one needs to fly today. Nick? What's with that look in your eyes?
I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously.
No.
Delusional. Rabble.
Whip.
Your Honor, just get on with it.
The fuck? Sorry. I just realized that the defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns. So... Oh.
No.
Yes. Continue.
1.
No. Continue. 2.
2.
No.
Yes.
8.
Revisionism.
Aden. Aden. Aden.
Huh.
Correct.
Wrong.
Correct.
Hyphen.
Continue.
Well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica? Yes, Your Honor. He does often go by that name. You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we called the defendant Maximilian Galactica. It sounds more friendly.
Oh,
I wonder if that is to our advantage. Oh, Miss Von Karma. Your opening statement, if you please.
I hope you didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoenix Wright. That spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy. It did not count. Do you hear me?
Loser. She must still be upset about what happened last time.
You have no chance. Zero. Zilch. Nada. I'm not losing this case.
Loser.
Why, you ask? Because it is not in the nature of a Von Karma to lose at anything.
Wish.
Delusional.
Pussy.
I guess being born with the name Von Karma is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying.
Yep.
Zap.
Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are.
Brat.
Bullish.
True.
Me? Guilty?
It will be my ultimate revenge.
But it's not like it'll bring her dad back.
Defibrillator. There. Opening statement complete. Now, let's hurry and wrap up this waste of time.
Child.
True.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Miss Von Karma.
Detective
Yay.
Dick Gumshoe, get up there. Now. Sorry to keep you from work, as I'm sure you need every penny you can earn, Detective.
Don't mention it, it's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this.
Very well. I would like you to begin by shedding light on the events in question.
At your service, sir.
All right, detective, you may proceed with your testimony.
The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out. All of the circus performers were gathered in the big top to practice their routines. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. The victim was found pinned over a wooden box, dead as a doornail. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebra on his neck.
Sir, he was beaten to death.
Here's the autopsy report for the victim.
The court accepts this into evidence.
Evidence.
A blunt object. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Ponder.
Ouch.
Yes, Your Honor. Press.
Button.
Alright. Let me ask you about the snow.
It was nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime.
Did it pile up?
It wasn't such a big deal. Maybe about an inch and a half was on the ground. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day.
The snow? Let me see. There's gotta be more to this.
What's the matter? Nick?
I need to take a look at the court record.
Again.
Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing on the night of the crime? Again.
Okay.
Oof.
Murder.
Cat.
Magic.
Money.
Hello.
Press. When you say all of the circus performers, who do you mean?
Everyone but the dancers and staff were there. Regina the animal tamer, Mo the clown, Ben the ventriloquist, and of course the defendant Maximilian Galactica and his victim the ringmaster. Oh, I almost forgot. Regent the tiger was there as well.
Meow.
Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey?
When I was investigating yesterday, he happened to snatch my wristwatch.
Located.
Ooh.
Cheap.
Detective, you are welcome to file a police report after these proceedings.
Figures.
Cheap.
Press. After the practice was over, where did everyone head off to?
Regina was playing with Regent while Mo went back to his room, tired from work. Ben the ventriloquist went to the front gate, absorbed in his own world. The ringmaster and Max went off to the ringmaster's room to talk privately.
Talk privately, huh? That's awfully suspicious.
Scandalous.
You wouldn't happen to know what they were talking about, would you?
It seems they were negotiating Max's salary.
Milk?
Actually, Max was asking for Regina's hand in marriage.
Minor.
Repeat?
Handcuff.
Minor.
Repeat.
Minor.
I'd like you to be a bit more specific about the event at 10:15.
Can't.
Okay, not a problem, pal. We've got a witness that told us how the whole thing went. Ow!
This is totally meaningless. Time to move on.
Alright, we'll just have to revisit that testimony later. Detective Gumshoe, would you mind telling us how the victim met its end? A wooden box.
Sequeous.
That's right. The victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed.
Carrying the box.
It was a rather strange wooden box, Your Honor.
Dybbuk. Dybbuk. What do you mean?
Well, it was much heavier than it looked. Not to mention it was locked.
Dybbuk.
Pandora.
Jar.
Cube.
12.
Lament.
Can't.
Locked, you say? This may be my only chance, so I might as well ask some questions. Save.
Choice?
1.
Sure.
This wooden box, you figured it weighs about 20 pounds, right?
Yeah, sounds about right. All things lined with iron.
Iron plated? Why do you think it's lined with iron?
I figured they just did it to make the box. Ow!
I think we could all do without your guesses, Detective.
Dybbuk.
Stick to what little you actually know.
Sorry. Suffice it to say the box is really heavy.
Much better. You may continue on, Detective.
Corpse.
Back?
Party?
More?
Uh...
Good.
You said the box was locked. How exactly was it locked?
Well, it had quite a sturdy lock on it. Looked quite a bit though. Took quite a bit to open that bad boy up.
So, when you found the box, it was locked, correct?
Yeah, it was. Some of the forensics team took it back to the precinct to crack it open.
I see. Continue, Detective Gumshoe.
Again.
You mind telling us what was inside that box?
Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox. So we took it back to the station and cracked it open. All that was inside was this little bottle.
A bottle? What is that, Detective?
Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle.
What's inside the bottle?
It's filled with pepper.
Pepper? Why in the world was it locked in that big box? There was only one little bottle in that huge box?
I wonder if that has some sort of special meaning.
False.
Curious.
Lowry's.
According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct?
You've done your homework, pal.
And you haven't found this murder weapon, have you?
The police are searching for it as we speak.
My
Shiny.
theory is that it's something the perpetrator ran off with.
What?
Shiny.
Clonk.
Monkey.
Bust.
You would think so, especially since you didn't find it on the scene.
Blackjack.
Magic.
No. I bet he made it disappear with magic.
Exactly.
Joke.
Convenience. Santa?
Time.
6.
Minutes?
Yes. Continue.
Well, I think we have a good feeling for the details of the event now. I guess that's all we're going to get out of Gumshoe in this case.
You mean all we're gonna get out of him is that little bottle of pepper?
Yes.
Great.
Now that we've wrapped up with that detective, I'd like to call my next witness.
No. Huh? I'm not even off the stand yet.
Obviously. But that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint.
Burn.
I don't know, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy.
Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. Miss Von Karma, call your next witness.
I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand.
No.
She must be talking about Ben the ventriloquist.
I wonder if Trilo will show up on the stand as well.
No. Punch. Punch.
Punch, punch.
Please state your name and occupation for the record.
Yeah. My full name is Triloquist. I'm employed as an operatic tenor. Excuse me? The witness called to the stand for one Mr. Benjamin Woodman. ventriloquist.
Dummy.
That road must be cutting off your circulation. I said that I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me. Fine. I'll
No.
grace you with a song.
Yes!
Me. The world of law, exciting and darling. Dealt or innocence. Decided by a judge just up like a woman. Well, what do you think?
It had a good rhythm. Exactly.
It's just the lyrics. They leave something to be desired, so to speak.
Rilo, you know better than being a judge.
Shut up! Just look at your nose. You would think you'd have the sense to fix it. It's so ugly. I want to punch you in the face on the off chance swelling would help.
Rhinoplasty.
You know that your nose is the reason you'll never be a A-list star.
Celebrities must really enjoy saying everything that flashes into their minds.
What's going on here? Order. I demand to know who the witness is.
Don't worry about me, sir. I'll handle Trilo. I'll let Trilo handle this.
I'm not worried about you.
You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now, let's proceed.
Once practice was over, I left the tent with this stooge. I mean, the clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. That's when I saw Max, heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away.
You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene. You're sure of that?
Pompous.
Without a doubt, he had on his silk cat cloak and the dumb white rose on his chest.
Motif.
How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup? And his nose stuck up so high. That's enough. I think we all get the picture.
Excited.
Time. Now, just one thing. You said you ditched the clown? That's right. Dress boy.
We're free.
Yay!
Oh, thank God. Before I continue, so, two things.
Okay,
'Cause
so explain Dybbuk.
So,
Riddick is a spiritual being trapped inside a box.
more of a, like a Jew.
I'm trying to remember if it's if it's straight up Jewish or if it's
It's
Kabbalistic, or if it's
It's-
Kabbalistic.
Or as far as I mean, it was referenced in the Possession,
Mhm.
where instead of it being like a Catholic priest, it was actually a Jewish priest.
It
or
was
rabbi. Yeah, Jewish rabbi that ends up saving the day.
I haven't
'Cause they-
seen it yet, but
Yeah, because
interesting.
the little girl of the daughter of the main protagonist, gets their hands on a Dybbuk box that they bought at a yard sale.
And the two things? Was that one of them?
No,
by
that
the
was
way?
one of them.
Okay.
And then magic, when you guys were like saying magic, like don't like I was thinking I was thinking of a joke where it's like you don't explain it, it's just magic.
That's where I was going with it when I said it.
And then it got me thinking of a stupid thing from the Fern Gully review from Nostalgia Critic.
Oh.
He's like, it's like, magic, don't you dare try to make sense of... it's just magic, don't you dare try to make sense of this. This is Fern Gully, bitch!
Feels good to say more than one word at a time, huh?
Yes.
Let's go!
Alright. Huh. He's got a point.
What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the culprit.
What's that?
Here's absolute proof.
A cat.
This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant.
It could have been stolen. Genius.
Tell you it was the ringmasters.
Yeah.
Ringmaster was wearing it.
Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there would be no reason for this hat to be at the scene.
Well done, Miss Von Kammer. Your prosecutorial skills are unrivaled. Well done. That's undeserved.
Thank you for stating the obvious. Mr. Phoenix Wright, what do you have to say?
You're a hack just like your old man.
I don't listen to the words of commoners.
Oh.
I'm going with that line. I'm not reading that. I'm going with that line. I love that. Press.
Okay, we're continuing.
We're continuing the punishment? Okay. I mean, I had fun with it.
You're talking about Mo.
No.
Of course I'm talking about that old fart. He's so pathetic, I can't stand him. Just a little bit of exercise and his makeup is running all over the place. Once practice was over, he was 9/10 of the way to keeling over for good. Poor guy. We didn't have any choice, so Ben took him back to his room. When it comes to being the first place loser, that guy's ahead of the pack. Then what happened? Wait a minute.
What?
Didn't he say... Because originally he said that they both went to the entrance when Mo went over to his room.
After...
And now he's saying...
No, he was saying after they ditched. After they...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so... Okay, now, there it is. Why the plaza's entrance? To do some thinking, of course. It was awfully cold out that night, especially with all the snow around. Wouldn't thinking in your nice, warm lodging house have been a better place.
Ben's responsible for the yellow snow over in the corner that Phoenix mentioned.
Oh, I don't want to
Mr.
think about
Phoenix
that.
Wright, I think you should leave the thinking to the witness.
But
Oh no.
I'm a good funker. At least my teacher always said I was.
Your
Right.
mom doesn't count. Anyway.
Are you sure it was really Max Galactica? Of course I'm sure.
Oh
How
boy.
could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby three-piece getup? Snobby
Oh, boy.
three-piece getup?
Motif.
Yeah. Huh?
Motif.
Oh. Yeah.
What do you mean?
You'll find out. You're
Get
not
the
gonna
wax
forget
out
it.
Get the wax out of your ears, lawyers. Lawyers nowadays. You're like talking to a brick wall. Max's three-piece getup. Jeez. Could you be any more dense? All together now.
Silk
Silk hat.
hat. Cloak.
Cloak.
White
White
and
roses.
white roses. Thank you.
Nick, I think you should put a little bit more effort into preparing your questions.
And I am so sorry for my... I'm so sorry for my terrible New Yorker accent.
I've got a button,
That's-
but you won't hear it. Yeah, it's something you're gonna have to watch back and listen to.
You saw Max and only Max, right, Trilo? Oh, that's right. And that makes him the killer. There was only one person here in that way that night. That makes quite a bit of sense and makes Max one suspicious character. There's more to this story than meets the eye. There's something amiss in this.
Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome.
Be right back.
So
There
what
is
you
no
thinking?
proof. Court order.
Well, wasn't there anybody else that went that way?
Who else was it?
No, I'm asking.
Well, him and Ben.
There was
Oh!
something we learned.
Oh!
There you go.
That's a bit strange, don't you think? What's strange? That you only saw Max. Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well? What? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright?
It wouldn't be Gumshoe. Or Ben. Really? Not Mo, it was... I want to say Max. No, because he's saying that he saw Max. Who else?
But
could
then
he
he should have
seen?
seen he should have seen Russell too. Correct?
Try it out.
That's the victim. That's correct. If Trilo was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the ringmaster as well.
Obviously, the ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness could have seen him, and he would with sense could have figured that one out.
What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room.
Is that according to the defendant? A likely story. If Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room, why was he, just as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime?
Really,
sir.
Phoenix?
It seems that at this stage I have no reason to doubt this witness's testimony. And there are clearly no conclusive contradictions. He is right.
A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now, let's move along with the testimony.
Trilo wouldn't have happened to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he?
Well, Max is part of a bitter love triangle with Regina, which is probably why Max conked him over the head.
Nick? Wasn't Ben the one who got knocked over the head?
Yeah. I don't know anymore.
Oh boy.
Okay, so... I want to quickly look at that. Trying to remember when did the fight occur?
The day before.
That day.
Or that day, sorry. Earlier that day.
So Trilo shouldn't have been around. I mean, we know that. Trilo shouldn't have been around because Max took him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a matter of, like, what part of the testimony? That one.
No.
This one?
Nope. Nope.
So which one?
The previous one. Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away.
That one? This one right here?
Press him.
Around what time did the police arrive at the scene? I suppose that would have been around... Hey, what time was it?
Huh? I think it was around, I'd say a bit after 10:30 p.m., I think.
Practice ended at 10. So you hung around the lodge house the entire time.
I guess that sounds about right.
Wasn't it awfully cold? I can't believe you just stand outside in that weather.
Well, the truth is...
Will you shut up? You big-nosed dope? Why you tell him anything extra? Why can't you believe that we just stand outside in the weather? Well, maybe you were waiting for someone. Oh, what? Who says we were waiting for someone?
Mr. Phoenix, right. We can all do without your offhanded theories.
But this witness, he's cracked under pressure already. And I'm on to something.
What do you say, splintering?
Oh,
Wood chipper it is.
Mr. Wright? Who do you suppose the witness was waiting for out in the cold? So, I have a partial theory.
Oh.
What if this is just a
Hello,
Huh?
June Baron. Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
welcome.
Go on.
I have a theory.
Mhm.
What if, and you guys probably already know the answer, so you can let me know if I'm wrong. But what I'm like kind of wondering if
Oh boy.
Russell, for whatever reason, agreed to Max's proposal.
Well, according to Max, he said he did.
yeah.
Oh, he did.
Mm-hmm.
So Ben may have been trying to talk to Russell.
Wouldn't he have tried to stop him? If he saw him?
Yeah, but I mean, look at the state of that dude. He can barely talk. So, and I can't save right now, huh?
That's right.
I'm gonna go with Russell.
And I'm gonna stop.
You. Aww.
We found something at the end of the last stream.
Oh God.
You picking up what I'm throwing down?
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. Well, don't hold your tongue, Ben. It's your job to answer all the stupid questions.
I'm sorry,
Punch.
Trevo.
Punch. Punch.
Yes.
I've got to find a way to get more information out of this witness.
Think about it some more, Nick. I'm sure you'll come up with something. Trevo
Okay.
wouldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he?
Well, Max is part of the bitter... Okay, so we are with this.
Mm-hmm.
Two T from R. It's for Russell.
Yeah. Speaking of tea, that's the only thing missing here.
So what was it again, the last one?
Yes.
Alright, what time did the police arrive at the scene?
You've already read this.
Yeah. Well,
So disturbing.
if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person. And one person only he was waiting for. And the one person only he was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina. What? You were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house.
Oh, hey, he exploded.
Am I mistaken?
Ah.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Is this true?
Well, you can't really ask me that question.
Who cares who I was waiting for that night? That's... What's important is what I saw. Don't you forget? Well, the puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right.
Don't quit your day job. Hey, what?
Alright. There's obviously a reason why this witness was there that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought. Next breakfast, I'm right.
What did you just say? The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime.
However, he did not see the victim on the way to the eventual to his
again?
eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there is a high likelihood that he could have missed someone else other than
Ugh. And there is absolutely no proof that the witness is waiting for the animal tamer.
I guess you've got me. Alright. I'll spill the beans for you this time. It's true. I was waiting for Regina.
Phayn,
Don't volunteer things. You dummy.
Was it talking to you? Mr. Quist, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth. Were you, or were you not, waiting for Regina at the entrance to the lodge? Also, Gumshoe, prepare a rap sheet.
On it, sir. Freezes the cops.
Yeah. I was waiting to propose to her. You're... Oh, okay, no. Gumshoe, cover him.
It would be really funny if they put Trilo in has his own profile on there. And it's like age 170 or some shit.
Oh. They saw the
going
tree
off
that he
the
came
age
from.
of the tree that he's made from.
His autopsy is just counting the number of rings that he has.
Oh, that's good. So perfect. What's the matter? You think the humans have the monopoly of marriage? The matter of puppet marriage is not under review in this case. You're the judge. I mean, look at your horrible outfit.
More pain.
Thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet?
Don't be so surprised that... Wait, is this new thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Don't be so surprised. I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give to her. I kept it in my pocket waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her. Of course. I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her. So, I've still got it in my pocket. No, you don't. We got it. You were going to propose, you. The puppet.
His nose gets longer.
You know, strangely enough, if Ted could do it, I'm sure he could too.
Ace Attorney Lies of P edition.
P for puppet.
Because apparently that
It's-
game's based on the story of Pinocchio.
And it's funny because I gotta play a little bit of that game tomorrow.
Good luck.
after I put together my new desk. Alright. Don't be so obtuse! This is making me want to watch the Ninja Turtles movie. I think, if I may, that's where I'm kind of
Raph?
modeling... Huh?
Because of Raph?
That's
Making you
where
think
I'm
of
kind
Raph?
of modeling my bad New Yorker.
Yeah, we're definitely making Rob voice LT Gray.
Yeah.
LT Gray.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see him next game.
I love the line where he's watching Critters. Where did they come up with this stuff?
Yeah, he's LT Gray. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't love. I guess you're right. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I couldn't propose to... No, I'm not falling for that trap.
Hey, Gumshoe, can you get a rap sheet together for me?
To understand cricket, you gotta know what a crumpet is.
I'm so glad I did that because it's funnier because then the judge realizes it too.
I like how you're so self-congratulatory.
Hey, I'm in a good mood. A very
That doesn't
good mood.
change what I said.
All right, exactly.
I need to add that
This
to the
is
wheel
so
quirks.
creepy. Okay. Mr. Wright, please continue with your cross-examination. I hate my life.
What was with that big sigh at the end?
I hate my life.
Okay, cool. Now let's go cross-examine a puppet.
By proposal, you mean marriage proposal, correct? To Regina. Of course it's what I meant! What kind of stupid question is that? I wasn't going to propose that we become some sort of outlaw biker gang together. Right, Ben?
Yeah.
Got it. That's the truth. What was it exactly you planned on giving her? You know exactly what it was going to be. Oh, okay, flip that. You know exactly what I was going to give her, numbskull. The only thing I could find that could make that match Regina's beauty.
Answer his question. What was it?
You're gonna die when you hear this.
You
It's an
first.
engagement ring.
Engagement ring?
Engagement ring?
Alright, I'm taking him in just for threatening.
Those two nearly fell out of their chairs.
Mr. Phoenix Wright's joke has gone too far. Time for this to end right here.
Franziska's whip looks like it's about to lash out at almost anything. One hit from that thing will probably shut someone up for a long
Pain
time.
equals bad. Please choose that.
Fight through
No!
the pain!
No! Pain equals bad. You're no fun.
Fine.
Yay! Pain equals bad.
I think I'm gonna live to fight another day and shut up now.
Nick, don't be such a coward. Ugh.
Now then. Go back to what I was doing. It may be something of a joke, but this is a historic moment. The first time that a puppet has... Ah!
I advise you to cut this argument short.
I'm going to have to agree with the defense here. Will the witness please revise their testimony? Specifically about the engagement ring, I'd like to stick to the facts. Not sociology.
I heard nothing.
You sure do enjoy sweating the details. Especially for a man in a black bathrobe. Wait, what?
In case people don't know why I made that joke, it's because I teach sociology in college. So, haha. You're welcome for that tidbit.
One of my favorite characters is a freaking stroke major, even though he's a freak.
Say that
An
again?
engagement ring.
One of your favorite characters in one of these visual novels is a sociologist.
No, he's an
Was into
anthropologist.
sociology?
He was an anthropologist.
I thought he was also into sociology.
Are you talking about, Correcchio? From V3?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just anthropology.
Oh, who was it that was into sociology? Was it the
No one?
the ultimate high school leader, or whatever the hell his thing was?
I don't remember anyone mentioning sociology.
I could have sworn someone did. Oh well.
Anyway.
Hold on a sec.
It's all good, because now Aiden's gonna make me now, because of that, I need to look this up. Just to see if there ever was one, because, I mean, I could be wrong.
Okay.
Oh, he was.
Are you at the fandom one?
I believe so. Yeah.
I just see anthropology so far. I'll do. Sorry, this is pressing questions that need to be answered right now. It's not seeing anything in his wiki about sociology. I mean,
Because I typed in Danganronpa V3 sociologist and he.
well, no, but no. Because people always mix up sociology and anthropology.
True.
But no.
Okay, yeah, it's just in the social sciences.
Yeah, and anthropology is a social science. I mean,
Yeah.
they're basically sister disciplines, so I mean, it's not that far off. But no, I don't believe there's any student of sociology that's any like famous character in media. I know. but if they do, it's cool. Anyway, let's keep going.
Okay. Well. It's actually a diamond-shaped stone cut from glass. Even more brilliant than the real thing. I think Regina is going to love it.
You would have been fine giving her a ring pop then. Gotcha.
Yum. Ring pops are great.
Dude, you just made the whole joke worse.
I can make it even worse. So we talked about joking about how Trilo is probably like 170. We can turn that whole thing around and make him like 2. It'd be Regina that is the more shameful one in that instance. Turnabout, turnabout, big top indeed.
The next thing we find out about freaking Ben and Trilo is what vehicle they drive. You can see where I'm going with this.
Turnabout puppet reversal. Yeah, that's where my mind's gonna stay.
Well, what's the matter, Nick?
Well, there's gotta be something I can catch on him. Whose pocket was the ring in? Mine, of course! What a stupid question! You gotta be kidding me! You think Ben could pull that off?
I'm sorry. Really.
You don't have to apologize
Punch.
for that.
Punch,
He's
punch.
the one who apologizing.
Punch.
Really?
Present the ring.
Should I press him first?
No.
Wait, I thought he was supposed to present it on the next.
It says 3rd, 4th, or 5th statement.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't matter which. Gotcha.
Trilo, do you mind if I show you something?
What is it?
What are you talking about? Oh, looks like they're going to double team me now. Do you realize this? Do you recognize this ring? This mine! Give it back, thief! Thief! Didn't you just testify about this object? I believe you said, in the end, I wasn't able to give it to her. So I've still got it in my pocket. Why then do I have it right here? What is going on here? It's Ben, say something.
Don't put me on the spot like that, Trilo.
Punch. I found this in Money's room. Money's room? You mean a room they put money? Like a bank vault? That filthy monkey is going to get what's coming to him. Mr. Quist, I would prefer if you would avoid slandering innocent fiats in my court. Well, Your Honor, Money really is a monkey. In every sense of the word. I see. Well then. Continue. Money likes to go after the shiniest things he can find and gather them up. Shiny things. Trilo, when was this ring stolen from you?
Well, I suppose it was that time. You know, that night. The night of the crime.
What did you just say?
And he just said, and we just asked Trilo, and it was Ben that responded.
Mm-hmm.
Details. I need more details.
Well, it was stolen right after Max showed up in the plaza.
Right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct?
Well, I guess you might, be able to say that. The ring might have, well, it could have been taken around that time. Yeah!
Oh, bad luck,
Yeah.
Ben.
And what's with you? Or whatever. It has nothing to do with anything, especially not who committed the murder. It's not for you to decide what has to do with what. Now, Trilo, back to the topic at hand. I haven't admitted to a thing. Not I, Mr. Trilo Quist. What did you do when the ring was taken? You know exactly what I did. I chased after that ring snatching monkey, Money. But you weren't able to catch up with him, were you? It's all this slow, loafy fool called Ben's fault. While he was fumbling his way through the snow, that dumb monkey was able to get away. That is indeed an incredible shame. Well, this does indeed prove one very important point.
Prove an important point? What point could that possibly be?
So I know I'm gonna be asked.
Funny. Huh?
Because I know I'm gonna be asked.
That's the correct one.
That actually is.
Yes.
Oh.
You're screwing with me right now.
No.
That was actually the right one.
Yeah. Ben doesn't exercise enough.
Obviously, that one Mr. Benjamin Woodman is lacking in the area of exercise.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
This is clear from the testimony we have just listened to. He was too slow and awkward to catch a monkey fleeing through the snow.
I was wrong.
This revelation doesn't seem to be registering too well around the court.
Oh, maybe you should leave the courtroom trauma for video games and rethink that one.
Okay. Well,
You're welcome.
and I can just go back to the load. There we go. Ben's testimony has a flaw. There's a huge contradiction in this witness's testimony.
Contradiction?
The witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just stated that he chased after Money the monkey. When the witness was off chasing Money, there was no one watching the plaza.
What is the meaning of all this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Where are you going with this little theory of yours?
I'm saying that there is one possible way that this witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where my theory... that's where I'm going with my little theory. Which leads me to my next point. It is entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene. Interest. Fuck.
Well then, tell me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Do you have any proof that something slipped past this vigilant ventriloquist? Vigilant.
Well, he obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmaster, arrive on the scene.
However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant arrive.
The witness is lying. He is blinded by his rivalry with Max. Well, the defense's argument does hold water.
Yeah, that's all.
This witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant. What? How dare you? I wouldn't lie just to get that dork face in trouble. He's not even worth it. I saw him. No doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar. Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw on that night. I've told you so many times. You think you know my story's not changing. You've already changed your story, stick boy. And I'm sure it will change some more.
Where there's one lie, there are usually many more behind it.
Exactly, Maya. That's why we have to keep after him.
All right, cool. Let's go bully a piece of wood.
No.
Alright, I'll give you that I was waiting that night for Regina. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I had been waiting there for about 5 minutes. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactica at the scene. There's no way I could have mistaken someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols.
Oh boy.
So that means that money didn't show up until after you saw Max?
It's right. Money ran up less than a minute after I saw Mix. Then Money snatched the ring and you went chasing after him. How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting? Well, let's see. I'd say Bill.
Punch.
I suppose 5 minutes, I think.
So the victim could have arrived on the scene in that 5-minute stretch.
Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination. So, you were only concerned with waiting for Regina that night. That means you probably wouldn't have noticed if someone else showed up. You should think about how many eyes I actually have. I've got 4, you know? 4. F-O-U-R. Counting Ben, of course. With that many eyes, do you really think something would have slipped by me? Yes. However, 4 eyes is a lot of attention directed at one area, I suppose. The judge is even more dangerous to our case than Trilo. So you saw Max coming out of the big top that night. Of course! That's when I saw him coming. That's where I saw him coming from. He was staring at the entrance to the tent the entire time. I suppose that makes sense, especially since he was waiting for Regina. About what time do you say these events took place? You were one of the dumbest people on the planet, if you can't figure out yourself. Alright. You already know that. You already know that practice finished probably at 10 p.m. And you already know that I went to the lodging house after that practice. You don't need to be a brain surgeon to know around what time it was when I saw him. Just add 10 minutes. I'm sure you can do that. Now, what time was it?
Indeed. What time was it?
What time was it?
It was 10 p.m.
Ah, yes.
Men.
I want to make sure.
Sounds about right.
It sounds about right because it's that. Because that's the time that I saw Max on the scene.
You're not going to press every statement?
He backed up to press this one.
So you testified that you said good evening to Max that night. You must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. You say good morning in the morning and good afternoon during the day, right?
No.
And it's obvious that I'd say good night to someone at night. Ben, you
Punch,
got
punch,
somebody
punch.
in? Let me guess. That's not it, Trilo.
Punch.
You say
punch, punch,
good
punch, punch.
evening at night.
Punch.
I'm sorry, Trilo.
Mr. Quiz, I would prefer if you kept your ventriloquist act outside of the courtroom.
Impossible! The performer lives and breathes his performances. You should know better. There's gotta be something wrong with this bit of testimony.
This is the last section for this part of the game.
Okay.
Or part of the episode.
Trilo's evening greeting. Isn't that a bit strange to you? What do you mean? Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? It strikes me as somewhat strange. Why would I strike you as strange?
Exactly. How is it strange to be cordial to one of your coworkers?
Are you serious?
Wow.
Well, if it was simply just being cordial to a coworker, I would understand. Ow.
Maybe you should think of having some proof before your lips start flapping next time. Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school.
There's no reason that Trilo would ever say something nice to Max. But how do I go about proving that with the evidence?
Bluffing is everything in this world, but I'm sure you already learned that one.
I guess I'll give it a shot. The witness will resume his testimony.
What?
You're 100% absolutely sure of what you just said. I told you already. Jeez. I'm 100% absolutely sure.
There's no way that he could be any more confident than that, right?
Oh boy, here we go again.
Those three ridiculous symbols, huh?
Here we go again.
Out of curiosity, exactly how many times have you asked that question by now? If you're going to ask again, I'll answer with a chorus. Everyone together now.
1, 2,
Okay.
3.
Float.
Silk hat. Cloak.
Cloak.
Float.
White
White
roses.
roses.
I'll get it right one of these days.
Very much.
Because you know this shit's gonna happen. Again.
Maya, you didn't have to join in, did you?
But it's fun shouting out with everyone else. There has to be a hole in his testimony somewhere.
I agree. But do we have the proof to make it something stick?
All we can do is try, right, Nick? We've gotta have something that will prove useful.
Alright. Time to go to work.
You're already at work, right?
Edgeworth, stop living rent-free in my head.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
Maya, this doesn't concern you.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure it didn't.
You just, like, after
You
the...
can go
after
ahead and
this,
continue
this-
with your crazy.
I can just imagine at one point, like, Maya comes in with, like, two, like, fast food burgers,
Oh yeah.
and she sees Wright talking to the wall with a face that looks like Edgeworth's.
Oh,
That is so random. Okay.
Okay, and he's just going through evidence.
Oh.
Like, okay, I got this, and then we got
Okay.
this. This will prove this, and this will prove that. Edgeworth, what do you think?
No.
I think you're missing some tea.
He's got like
And
a
he's just
dummy
staring
pulled
at-
up next to him.
He's just just imagine this. He's just staring at the wall with the drawing of Edgeworth. And then with Maya just like standing outside of the doorway, Nick just turns slowly at her.
This sounds like a Meat Canyon skit.
And on another wall it says, "All work and no play makes Nick a dull boy."
A button was pushed.
What button?
You haven't heard it yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've already looked at this one.
Where are we gonna present evidence, and what evidence is it?
Okay. Don't tell me, because I wanna
No,
wanna
don't
try
worry, it
something.
wasn't.
I was asking you, Rob.
Damn it!
What statement did you press it on?
The 5 minutes statement.
Oh. Okay.
He presented the autopsy report because it's 5 minutes after.
Because they said 10:10.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Let me know if you give up.
Huh?
Let me know if you give up and you want me to tell you what to do.
I give up.
Okay.
That was fast.
Present the broken bottle on this one.
Oh, this one?
Yes.
Oh, right. Yeah. Trilo, is it not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder?
A fight?
A fight over Regina, to be exact. It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just an argument. A disagreement at most.
Hi, Kit
A
Kat.
disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clocked over the head. That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he? What? Is that an admission of assault and battery?
Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first.
Oh,
Assault and battery. And
watch is like after this like we finish this case, he doesn't go to jail for murder, but he does go to jail for assault and battery. Okay. The truth is that on that day of the crime, the defendant and the witness had a huge fight. There is absolutely no way they would have suddenly become cordial that evening. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on stage. Or on stand. There is no way a puppet this lewd would just up and say good evening to his rival.
Are you saying this witness is lying?
Yes.
That he is trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene?
Yes. I didn't tell a single lie! Honest! I just... That's enough from you, Mr. Quist. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Let's clarify this testimony for the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night?
Well, who'd you see? If it wasn't Max, we did get a bit of,
Let him figure. Let him try.
Sure.
He should be able to answer this. I have faith in him. I know that just put a lot of pressure on him. He can handle it, maybe.
Gotta have faith.
There we go.
It is my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. I mean, that's obvious. It was just someone else. That's who he said good evening to.
What kind of theory is that?
The correct one. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all.
What?
If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there is only one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. That is why Trilo made the effort to greet whoever it was that he saw that evening. Or, good evening, as he put it.
What in the world? You.
Alright, so... Would the fans kindly explain who it was Trilo saw that evening?
Who indeed?
It was me. Regina is mine.
Jesus.
Could be Russell.
Yeah?
But Trilo was locked up. He wouldn't have been able to see anything, would he? I am not sure. So,
What all did Max tell us about that night?
that he was waiting inside the, Considering the ill temper of this witness, there's only one person he would greet. It must be Regina. It's Regina, right? She's I'm not falling for this trap. No, no. Your Honor, it is not Regina. If it was Regina, Trilo would have given her the engagement ring as a present. Oh, yeah. I suppose you've got a point there.
It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not?
Correct. You are correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster, Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trilo. Isn't that correct? Answer the question, Mr. Quist.
Order, order. How do you respond to this?
Wait a second. Well, at first I thought it was the old man, but once I got a better look at him, it was obviously Maximilian Galactica.
I think it is high time that we clear the air about this question. Mr. Quist obviously witnessed a single person in the evening of the plaza that evening. The problem is identifying exactly who that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica? Or was it the Ringmaster? Or the one Russell Berry?
The prosecution argues that it was the defendant that the witness saw that night. The witness has clearly stated that he saw the defendant's 3 symbols.
3 symbols.
No.
Alright, this again, oh, come on, man. You've got to remember them by now. Here we go again, everyone. All together now.
1, 2, nah. Yes, we know. The silk hat, cloak, and white roses.
Thank you, Francisco.
A silk hat and cloak. Anyone could wear them. They'd even look good on it. They even look good on me.
What was that?
Well, the witness has endlessly repeated that he saw Max's 3 symbols. However, how do we really know it was Maximilian Galactica?
Almost there.
Alright. it could have been someone else dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry.
What?
Miss Von Karma,
What?
you have a clear evidence. Do you have clear evidence that the person the witness saw was the defendant?
Well, I...
Well, if that's the case, then it is possible for me to make a judgment at this point.
Yeah. Guilty.
Yes. I think we finally won a point on this one.
That is very unfortunate.
Huh?
You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What do you mean by that?
You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that the witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you on your effort, but...
What?
Who that person was can only be answered by the next witness.
Oh!
Your Honor, the prosecution will provide, beyond a shadow of a doubt, an answer to that question and evidence that clearly establishes one thing. That there is no one other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime.
Very well. The court will take a 10-minute recess. During that time, I request the prosecution prepare for the next witness. Court is now in recess. I'm going to get a hamburger.
To be continued.
Oh, the judge is finally off of his other food kick.
Here?
John,
Alrighty.
what it's called.
I wasn't paying attention. I was singing the saving song.
What the heck is it called?
Repeat what you said.
Food
The
box?
fish egg thing.
What?
The fish egg
Caviar?
caviar. The judge is finally off his caviar kick.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, it makes sense now. Okay, good job. Sorry. That sounded like
I
an
guess-
asshole thing to say.
I guess the cough-up queen's prices got a little too high.
Oh, she's not that important. She doesn't need to be brought up again. Fuck her. She's
All right,
still
I
a cold
saved it.
bitch. All right.
Let's find out if Rob's gonna be punished next time.
Go.
Okay.
No, I did not. You are safe.
Sweet.
I would be a smartass and do it now, but I don't want that to count
It's too
somehow.
Yeah. It
But-
would be too late.
Well, good. All right, ending screen's up.
Alright. Everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us our socials as well as A&MJ streaming stuff, it's all in the description. Please also check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. And unless something comes up, also look forward to tomorrow because we'll be talking about Castlevania.
Nocturne.
Yep.
Yep.
So that being said, this is Rob, Aiden, MJ signing off. Have a good one. Take care, and we'll see you guys next video.
Peace out, my friends. On the Twitch end of things, you guys know what to do. Rob and Aiden's socials and channels are in the About tab of my channel underneath the Friends panel. On the Twitch end of things, we'll be returning to Phoenix Wright next Friday, but Sunday Night Podcast will be done exclusively on the Novakast YouTube channel. So, check us out. Anyway, until we meet again, class is dismissed. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, goodbye.